Yeah.
Third generation, proud.
Yeah. I used to work in poultry, turkey.
Yeah?
Many years ago, yeah.
Wonderful industry. Many friends that work right from...
I still have friends that work there. I just personally couldn't do it anymore, you know, from a spiritual and a health perspective. But, no, I just want to say hey, and like, nobody's there to tell people what to do, just more of a...
Well, I got a lot of problem when somebody's pig farm burns down and they lose their livelihood. And people got the audacity to come and protest at the end of the goddamn driveway. I got a big problem with
protest.
that.
It's just more of a paying tribute, like a funeral would be to human beings.
You ever thought maybe go and help them clean up? They just lost their entire livelihood.
I don't think they'd be welcome to that based on having a different perspective than they do.
Well,
We've been informed by farmers before, please don't interact with us, so we respect that request and just pay tribute.
Well,
Similar to a human funeral, right? I don't know all the soldiers that died, but every Remembrance Day I still pay tribute. And that's just kind of what we're trying to educate people on, is the difference in speciesism, like not prioritizing human over anything, just accepting a coexistence.
Well, I accept the coexistence too, and at the end of the day, animals in Canada are raised humanely, properly, and they go and they are slaughtered humanely.
I just disagree with that based on my personal experience, first-hand witness of that.
Wow, if you have 100 pig farmers, you can do this in any industry. 5% of them are going to be garbage, but why do you guys, like, why when I see a video on Facebook, is that the 5%, you never see the guy that gets up every morning, he truly cares about the well-being of his animals.
I think that's more promoted on TV every day though, right? Is we always see the positive aspect of it. Everything is the happy cow, right? The laughing cow and stuff. A lot of people don't even realize that there is a negative aspect to it. That's kind of what we try and go out and raise awareness on. Sorry.
I have no ill feelings
towards you. Where are you guys
anything.
protesting today? Like, where are you guys going?
Main corner, leafleting, just offering people education
On
and
a farming
communication.
community. Do you know what would happen to this town if we quit farming?
Well, if you quit right this second, yes I do. If you quit in a year, yes I do. 5 years, yes I do.
So
we have the ability to use foresight. Because human beings sometimes don't use that foresight.
So, alright, well, let's turn out every single pig, cow, horse in Ontario
Just
today.
stop breeding them.
Stop breeding them.
Yeah.
Stop breeding them.
That's the... when I used to visit the hatchery in Jarvis, the chicken hatchery, I don't know how there's any humanity if you're born male that you immediately are killed. There's a lot of things that just don't connect on the farmer's perspective of it, and I used to be in that perspective. I was a very naive young man that just didn't question things.
Well, I'll give you a little bit of my perspective. My father's a veterinarian. I was born and raised on a beef farm, and I've seen firsthand myself, and he has too, more neglect at so-called animal rescues. There is worse things than being dead. If you take a horse and a horse gets sold at auction to an animal rescue, instead of going up to Quebec and dying a humane death, it gets to slowly starve to death at the hands of some asshole who thinks he's doing him a good thing.
Yeah, don't get involved with a lot of animal rescue, mostly sanctuaries, where no one from the sanctuary would ever pay to rescue an animal in that way. That contributes to the auction, that continues to facilitate the reality.
I actually co-own a rescue with somebody. We have a goat, a duck we just got, and a pig, and I mean, we take care of them just like they were a dog or a cat, right? I mean, there's, like you said, there's the 5%, right? There's always going to be those terrible people that do neglect, and
so if you're gonna
we can't speak for them, right?
Why are we assuming that every farmer...
Do you assume whatever you're about to say? I don't make assumptions about farmers.
Well,
I think they're people who are like...
The issue, though, that we have isn't the treatment or the welfare, it's the fact that they're being used as property and killed unnecessarily.
How dare you, when a family loses his livelihood in a pig farm fire, you have the fucking audacity to stand at the end of a
Just because it's someone's livelihood
driveway.
doesn't make it inherently ethical.
That's right.
You're saying what, the farmers...
What about organized crime families? Because that's a family business, is that ethical? Are we supposed to respect that and let that fly?
That was illegal.
What about slave traders? What if that's their family business? Are we supposed to regard that as ethical and let that fly because it's their family business or is it their tradition?
To do this for you. Like, that's just outdated perspective, right? And that
so you're comparing the slave trade.
I'm using it as an argument to try and get to your...
Are you not treating animals like property?
They are property.
This is my point exactly.
So we're black people.
You have that viewpoint.
That's the right they had.
No one would be okay if I took that dog out of the back of your car and just slit its throat, even if I ate its corpse afterwards, right? there's no need to eat a dog. There's also no need to eat any animal products at all. We can actually get all of our nutrients from plants. Therefore, the unneeded insemination, raising, and killing of animals is that. It's unneeded. There's no need to do it. So I understand it's their livelihood, but I mean, I've seen a 4th generation pig farm, or cattle farmer, sorry, go vegan. He owns a sanctuary now. There's more than just him. I mean, there's a couple other ranchers that have gone vegan.
Yep. Howard Lyman, he's killed and done more things in the cattle industry than anybody I've ever come across or researched. He's vegan. So the potential to change and make different decisions is always there within human beings. That's the one thing that we do have. And that just comes down to an individual perspective. So if you feel it audacious, then that's something stirring inside you that existed before you met us.
You want to get on to the subject of slavery. If it is my decision to go into that restaurant and buy a steak and cheese sandwich, who the fuck are you to tell me that I shouldn't do that?
I didn't.
Yeah, we can't stop you from doing anything like that, right? We're just trying to raise the general awareness.
Ethics, that's why I would tell you not to do that.
Yeah.
The ethical end of it. The ethical end of somebody that doesn't fucking know me telling me I shouldn't eat a fucking
It doesn't matter whether I know you or not.
yeah,
That doesn't affect ethical questions.
If someone is beating their dog, you tell them to stop.
Products to survive. Therefore, you don't need to kill them. Therefore, we kill for an unnecessary reason.
Not only is it unnecessary, it's an inefficient, stupid, environmentally destructive, and destructive of human health.
When it comes down to accountability and ownership, these pig farmers chose to go into that business.
Reason for it.
So our audacity is just your perspective.
It's stupid,
they chose that
it's
industry.
archaic,
they had issues with that, and it's fatal. It's horrible. I understand what the farmer goes through. I have farmer friends. We talk. We try and understand each other's perspective. We don't call each other names. We don't tell each other what to do. We just
I grew up on a farm.
Going,
have a dairy farmer friend, yeah.
People have the opportunity to make a difference and change. You guys want to head down to the main?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
Thanks for talking to us anyway. I understand.